Okay. Oh, I don't like this. Oh! Hello, and welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we are going to be playing a game called Love Sam. Love Sam is a horror game. Not super expensive, but it's been out for a couple of years, and I've never seen anybody play it. So we're going to give it a shot today, and we have a spooky red light behind me because we're playing a spooky game. So let's just jump into it and let's see what this game is. All right, I guess. Okay, we're going. Oh. This must be my entire apartment. Hello. Magic light. Looks like hills. I can't leave. There is nothing in my closet. Okay. Ah. A bachelor fridge. Perfect. Let's not waste electricity. There's nothing in the cabinets. Is there a light switch? Nope, just a real pathetic kitchen. Ah, oh, that casts an interesting light. Okay, well then. Goodbye, microwave. Let's see, nice little blanket rack. Suspicious stains in the corner. There's some clothes. Just bundles of cloth. Blanket rack. A nice little radiator. Ah, a bathroom. I'm the ghost. I have no reflection. Those are all lame jokes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you are suffering through this. Light. Can I close the door? Nope. Guess the door is open now. Ooh. Maybe I am the ghost. Cool. A desk. Oh, something with a little heart. My dirty little secrets. Read on to move on. Oh, wow. I don't like this mechanic. The last human on Earth was sitting alone in a room. There came a knock on the door. I've never cared for keeping a diary, but now seems to be a good time to start keeping one. Why? Because after all these years, I just can't forget about what used to be the light of my life. I know, overdramatic much? Knowing Brian Colmer as much as I did is bound to leave that big chunk of residue. Let's just say this diary is what's left of our relationship. I heard that little tick. I don't know what's going on. 3 years. No, 3 years have passed and the world around me is still the same. Well, except for me. I look like a mummified corpse. What would B say if he saw me again? B left Rosen Peak the moment he graduated high school to go to a fancy college of his dreams. Since then, I could only rely on my memories of him to keep going on. I wonder if it was the same for him, too. When you love someone, his whole existence just gets etched into your brain. No matter how much B changes, I will always know it's him. But will B do the same for me? I know B liked me a lot, too, but he was not the most likely person to remember stuff. Considering how long 3 years felt for me, it's possible he did forget about me. Or am I giving him too little credit? So here's the big question. Will he remember me? Oh. I can't. Oh. Oh. No or yes? You guys were together for 3 years, so... Oh, okay. Now I can turn the page. Who am I kidding? It's B we're talking about. We didn't have the most perfect relationship, but he wouldn't just dump his memory of me down the toilet or something. He's too much of a nice guy for that. And don't forget cute. I just hope our time together was meaningful enough to him. Enough to make him cherish even the darkest ones. Speaking of cherishable memories, I wonder what happened to Joe's Diner. Used to be my favorite place, naturally, because it was B's favorite place to begin with. But there were 2 things that were too good for Rose and Peak. And that would be Brian and Joe's Diner. Home of the best pancakes in the world. Brian Colmer. Joe's Diner. Burger, pancake. 5 stars. Things were so much easier back then. B would just go, hey. And I would be like, hey. Nothing but hanging out after that. With some occasional visit to Colton Hill. We had such a good thing going. Will he remember my voice? Will he say hey to me again? Did time already ruin our moments? Declined the call. Okay. Oh. That was so weird. I just want to say hello to him every time I called him. But what I want to do and can do are 2 different things, as always. Just enjoying B's presence on the other side of the phone was satisfying too in a way, though. Hey, I imagined him eagerly waiting to hear something other than my breath. Hi. I wish I could sneak into people's minds, look beyond their eyes by just staring. If I had that power, I would never stop looking through B's window. Oh. Oh. That's fucking creepy. Can I pull the curtain? No. Okay. Oh God, there's a fresh piece of paper. August 21st, 2006. That, as a debut outfit, I admire your confidence, Sam. And with that, my whole high school years were probably over. First day of new school, and the new girl in town gets classified as undesirable by what seems to be the queen of Way Right Academy. I spent last night telling myself, confidence, Sam, confidence. But looks like I should have spent that time picking better clothes. I try not to care too much about blending in, but these kids already look at me like I'm a candy handed out by strangers. The package seems fine, but you know there's something fishy in there. Judging from their whispers, I could figure out they didn't know Way Right even accepted transfers. It's been less than 24 hours since I moved to Rose and Peak. And I already enjoy sitting alone in my dorm room more than attempt socializing with people who call me a city girl. Well, screw you too, hillbillies. Besides, I decided not to force myself into making friends after how my old friends decided to turn on me. I just hope these guys leave me alone at least. Keeping a diary sure can help keep things together in all the chaos. I haven't kept a diary since kindergarten, but this seems like a good time to start. Kudos to Mom for giving me the advice. Oh shoot, almost forgot calling her. Write you later, diary. My only true friend. Love, Sam. Now entering Rose and Peak. Oh. Will B remember the moment he came into my life? For me, it is as clear as the moment he left. So clear that the downfall of our relationship still cuts into my heart. Stranger, friend, someone special. A blood back to stranger. Yeah, life in Rosen Peak was a jar filled with bittersweet candies. Not exactly tasteful, but I learned to enjoy it. Nevertheless, it's where my heart lies. And lies was flickering. I don't know if you saw that. Wrote a poem in B's memory. He used to struggle with Miss Lasley's poetry practices, even if he didn't have to try that hard. Miss Lasley always told us, poetry is not about using fancy words. Let your feelings do all the work. Well, this is how I feel. I stand at his doorstep, heart filled with desire. He rushes down the stairs, heart red like fire. But before his spirit can soar, first he must answer the door. Hello? Oh. Oh, you look around and there's nothing there. Okay. Oh, that light switch does the kitchen. I'm an idiot. Oh, there's a new fancy note. The door is open. Hello? August 22nd, 2006. Stacy's a classic. FYI, she's the one who talked crap about my favorite vintage shirt. It's like she jumped straight out of a cheesy teen drama. Blonde, hot, always talking, and a cheerleader. She even has a beefy jock for a boyfriend. I didn't want to start talking shit about someone already, but how could I resist? Every time I went in Stacy's view, triggered an obvious bite back. I'm seriously starting to think she's under a curse that kills her if she stops talking about someone else. Sadly, coping with her bitchiness wasn't the hardest part of the day. Mom called again. As far as she knows, it's just rainbows and butterflies here in Rosen Peak. I can still remember the complicated face she made when I told her that my application was accepted by Wayrite. None of us were expecting them to approve the transfer request of an 11th grader. Even if she told me she understands my need to move out of the city, I really feel guilty for leaving her alone. You already used up your last runaway chance, Sam. Get yourself together. If not for you, for Mom. Door open. Hey. Other Wayward kids were so predictable. Their doors were already open even before I put my hand on the knob. But B's door was closed shut and so beautifully painted. Everyone liked him, but couldn't get him to open up. I know there was something more behind that pretty paint, something behind his bright smile. But on the other hand, being able to hang out with him was a good enough blessing for me. Enough to make me want to never leave his side. Never ever. Okay. Oh, I don't like this. Oh! No, 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 no. Oh. What was that just lit up? Okay. Okay. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh. Okay. I don't like that. Fucking hell. Okay. New piece of paper. Okay. August 24, 2006. My first Rosen Peak weekend. As the name itself gives away, the small town fits perfectly as a setting for a murder or a mystery horror genre. Lush forest, endless hills, and a lake that I'm certain is hiding a couple of dead bodies. I could pay a visit one day and take some gorgeous shots. As for now, I'm going to leave those POI on my to-do list, which is already filled with crazy amount of homework. I now know why youngsters of Wayrite will try their best to get as far away from school as possible after class to escape from choking on the pressure that teachers give them. Even on weekdays, pretty girls like Stacy will have their boyfriends give them a ride, and others make use of the power of public transportation to get to the more crowded part of town. It does feel too quiet with no one left in school. But at least I don't feel as lonely as I did in San Diego. At least I don't have to watch everyone I know turn their face away like I'm some kind of demon spawn. At least I don't have to be reminded of how fucked up things can be in a single moment. Moving on won't be easy, but as long as I keep myself busy, it won't be that hard. As for my weekend plan, I'll just improvise in the morning. Write you later. Love, Sam. Oh, good. The lights are all still out. B was always pushing his limits. Well, it was more like he was always being pushed, but he was good at it. That's why he naturally became the best quarterback of the team while maintaining a high grade for a star player. B was the best quarterback Wayrite could ask for. Seeing him running all sweaty on the field always triggered something tingly within me. Something that made me want to catch him behind his back and never let go. All sorts of feelings and thoughts were pumped restlessly into my brain with every heartbeat. Gave me a bad headache. A good kind of bad headache. I wanted it to stop. I wanted it to never stop. But as soon as B gave me that, hey, all those headaches were washed away. It used to be the best prescription I could ask for. Take away the pain. Only let the good things stay. Hey. Hi. Okay, so I have to pick up the pencil and I have to do... What? Can I write it here? Hi. Hey, hi, hey, hello. Don't like the giggle. Oh, hello. August 31st, 2006. For boarding school, way right intellectuals are not that interested in becoming intelligent. I visited the library today, and two things surprised me. The place was much bigger than the one in my old school. Someone could get lost in here. Two, I had a strong feeling that people rarely visit the library, maybe because they feared being lost in there. The place was too clean. Even the books showed little sign of human touch. Now I feel sorry for complaining about Miss Lacey's book assignment. I wonder if Stacy is even thinking of picking a book. With her admiring her boyfriend Kyle's tattoo all day, I doubt she has spare time to do that. Is she depending on Kyle to do the reading for her? Seriously? According to what I saw so far, he's either busy reacting to whatever's coming out of Stacy's mouth or working up some shenanigans with his jock buddy Brian, was it? So yeah, right. In the meantime, I should be more concerned about myself than the well-being of the whole school. Too cool for books. Bah. Open those eyes. No need for words. The sweetest love songs those eyes utters. Oh, so turn around and sing for me. Oh. Who the fuck? Someone's taking random pictures of me and I don't like it. September 4th, 2006. Visited the library again. A bit more people than before. And among them was Brian. It's not worth a bother, but seeing a major skank's boyfriend's bud wandering around in a library is uncanny by anyone's standards. He must have been there to pick the book for Miss Lasley's assignment. I almost got too close to him trying to see what he was going to pick. I really hope he didn't notice that. I'd rather be known as a regular geek than a creepy one. A jock in a library? Now I've seen everything. Woe is me. Hate to admit it, but seeing Brian at the library was today's only diary-worthy event. Probably because it's the only human interaction that didn't give me the sensation of someone talking behind my back. At least today's entry is a tad more meaningful than what I wrote yesterday. I need to revise my book options now. Write you later. Love, Sam. I miss him. Even when I'm with him, I see him even when he's not looking. Oh. Oh. Oh, I hate all of this. I hate all of this. Oh. Oh. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, I can't. Okay, fine. Wait, can I pick up the phone? No, I can't. Ah. September 7th, 2006. It was Mr. Kane's 9th psychology class, and he still managed to come up with another lame activity. This time, he gave each of us a sheet and made us write down some of our own personal traits. For the next 10 cringy minutes, I managed to squeeze out some of the aspects of myself that I could hate less. After that, Mr. Kane told us to think about whether or not others would agree to each of them. He called it re-engaging the perspective towards oneself. Blah, blah, blah. Wow. Like I really needed to reevaluate my stupid self. But it's not the dumb subconscious exercise that's bugging me right now. When the papers were being passed around, Brian, yep, him again, kind of smiled at me. It's 11 p.m. now. Why am I writing about this? It's most likely an accidental glance, but I still don't know why the very image hovering in my head for the rest of class. Okay, rest of the day. Stupid brain probs wants an excuse for screwing up today's math test. Get out of my brain. Oh! Oh, oh. Oh, they're all going up on the board. Good, I can't interact with the bed again. As the time we spent together grew longer, the question kept on growing with it. What does the me in B's eyes look like? Does he see me as I see him? Does he see me as I see myself? Does he see me as I want him to? I screamed in agony, but there was no one to hear it. Will others think that I overthink? There we go. Will others think that I would never lie to my friends? Will others think that I never use others for my personal gain? Oh, wait, no. Will others think that I won't betray anyone close to me? I would hope so. Never act on impulse? Will others think that I don't run away from my responsibilities? Am I a fucking freak? Oh. No, I want to check no. Let me check no. I have no choice. Oh. September 11th, 2006. I was returning some of the books I checked out when he came out of nowhere. Hey, anything worth reading? I never thought the voice was aimed at me, but my heart was somehow already skipping a beat. Brian had to tap me on the shoulder to get my complete attention. Sam, right? I saw you going in and out of the library, he said with buttery voice. It's not like I've been stalking you or anything. I came here from time to time, too, to get the stupid assignment out of the way so I can focus on my games. But he said he couldn't find anything interesting to read. And since all he could think of were comics, he could use some guidance. My mind was still jumping from the ambush. All I remember saying was, how about Misery? Stephen King's works are good enough to get you started. 'Cause boys like any story with blood and breaking bones, right? Oh, God. I don't recall how the rest of the conversation went, but I'm certain he said, see you later at some point. And I said, yeah, see ya. Misery. Real nice, Sam. If Brian didn't know you were a weirdo, he does now. All right. We are going to leave this video here because things are getting a little intense and we need to take a little bit of a break. But Thank you so much for checking out this video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Come check out the social medias. Come check out the podcast. I truly appreciate you being here. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. See you next time. Bye. Holy fuck.